Are going to be featuring for you our 2016 SP70 ANACS SatinFinish Silver Eagle Dollar Coin. This is a huge customer pick. You can see all the gold stars. You can go online for sure and read the reviews and the comments left by customers just like you on our website. Here's another opportunity for Flex Pay on this.
And here's the funny thing. We sold 9 of these already.
From .com?
Yeah. Or just people saw it in the show. This is customer pick, 5.6 stars. I have 404 of these remaining, and that's a very important number. It's the last 404 that I have at $149, period, okay? We actually already absorbed a price increase to just hold it for these 400 coins, but that's it. Let me explain to you what this is. This is, I think, one of the most significant numismatic coins ever put out by the United States government. In 2016 was the 30th anniversary of the American Silver Eagle. The United States government usually for the 10th anniversary, the 20th, and the 25th anniversary did very special sets. For the 30th anniversary, they decided to go old school, keep it simple, by making 2016 the only year that the American Silver Eagle ever had edge lettering. And it says on this 30th anniversary on the edge of the coin. That was put there by the United States government, 30th anniversary. It is the only time in the history of the American Eagle is in 2016 that they did edge lettering. So it is absolutely unique by finish by the edge lettering. So it's the only edge lettered coin. It is also satin finish, which means it has that special satin finish that they did. But here's the thing that makes it spectacular and amazing and unique. And unfortunately, the last time I can do, the last 400 coins I can do at this. They released this in 2016. They were very busy in 2016. And so in 2016, they released this phenomenally late in the year. As a matter of fact, they didn't release it until mid to late October. They only make these to order. So what it means is they didn't make very many of these. And as a matter of fact, they didn't even barely release them in 2016. I didn't even start selling them until 2017. Well, I've been doing this a very, very long time, okay? A very, very long time. I've seen this thing before, okay? I've seen this story happen before. And I'm going, you know, 30th anniversary, one of the rarest satin finish eagles ever done by the United States government with the 30th anniversary only edge lettered year that they've ever done in the American Silver Eagle. I better buy some of these. So I went ahead and I bought about 20% of the entire mintage. I bought about 50,000 coins.
Wow.
Okay? I bought about 50,000 coins. You were looking at my last 400. I mean, and understand, I bought 50,000 coins. That does not mean I had 50,000 certified 70. Keep in mind, this one is not only that 30th anniversary, but it's certified absolutely perfect SP70. So that's important as well. So it's not just this incredibly rare, I call it a fall between the cracks coin, because I think the coins fall between the cracks because it was released so phenomenally late in the year, but it's also certified SP70. So my 50,000 coins became more like 10 or 12,000 coins, which is what we've sold, and they have been a 4.6 star customer pick for over a year now. For over a year now, they have been a 4.6 customer star pick at $149.95. Well, the market has caught up with me. I'm out of the coins I bought. They're of course sold out from the United States government. Any additional coins that I buy, I have to buy on the secondary market and pay significantly more than the original issue price. And so that means my price has to go up. So you're looking now at the final 389 coins that I can do at $149.95. Once again, this is not a regular issue American Silver Eagle. It is satin finish. That's what the SP stands for. It is denoted, if you look on the reverse, by the W or West Point mint mark. So it's not the regular American Silver Eagle. Once again, I call this a fall between the cracks coin because it was released so late in the year, people just simply didn't buy enough of them. They didn't realize the significance. And people say, well, what's the value significance of this? Well, this is the 30th anniversary eagle. So how about the 10th anniversary eagle? We have those. I have one in proof 70. The 10th anniversary came in the 10th anniversary set. The last one I sold here was $29,000.
Wow.
Okay? That was for the 10th anniversary.
I didn't expect that.
That's right. That was for the 10th anniversary.
You said $29,000.
Yes. Now, they only made $31,000, but it's $29,000. Okay?
That's a nice car.
In 2006, they released the 20th anniversary coin. Okay? I originally sold it for $149, but today I sell it for about $1,100.
That's incredible.
And then they did the 2011, the 25th anniversary coin, which I originally sold for about $149, and today we sell for $1,299. And then I have this coin, which I'm still selling for $149, but only for 370 people. I was going to say
for the next 300 people.
Only for the next 370 people.
I hope I have this in my collection.
I don't think you do.
I'm beginning to forget.
This might be your opportunity to run over to here, because this will sell out. Okay,
I think so.
I almost 100% believe this will sell out.
If I don't, I definitely need to get on the phone line for this one, and I'm recommending that you do the very same. And that's not to say that what happened to the previous coins, I can't say will happen with this one. But then we can't say that it won't, can we?
Absolutely.
Because we don't have a crystal ball.
I mean, given that we're not clairvoyant, I mean,
wouldn't that be nice?
Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be great? But the fact of the matter is like I said, I have no idea what the value of this coin's going to do. I know the next time I'm going to sell it, it'll be $159 or $169, one of the two. And I will sell it again. People say, you'll never sell this coin again. I'm going to sell this coin for as long as I'm selling coins, which hopefully is quite a few more years. So,
however,
I won't sell it for less than $149.95. Okay, I won't ever sell it for less than $149.95. Like I said, I know here at HSN, I will sell it for more than $149. And once again, I've seen that play out before.
So this is literally the end of the road for the price on this. So basically, the price retires after this quantity is sold.
Right.
So if you would like...
The price retires. I mean, the coins don't disappear.
Oh, of course not.
You know, the coins don't disappear. But what happens is you understand that people are going, okay, sold out. Mike doesn't have any more, and he had one in every 5 coins ever made. So I'm out. So to get and certify coins, so to get one of these, I've got to buy 2 or 3 or 4 coins that are out there, then send them in to get certified and hope to get one SP70. So it's not just that you get this 30th anniversary coin. This only, in the United States government has only been making the SatinFinish coin, okay, since 2006. So this is actually not only the 30th anniversary of the American Silver Eagle, it's the 10th anniversary of the SatinFinish American Silver Eagle.
That's cool.
So it's a double commemorative, and the only time, and remember I gave you the prices of what we sell the 10th anniversary, the 20th anniversary, and the 25th. None of those coins are actually marked on the coin itself, 10th, 20th, or 25th. They're just a special finish. So we know that they came out of that set. This is the only one of any of the anniversary coins made by the United States government that is actually marked on the coin itself.
And I imagine that that's more expensive to create.
Certainly, there's no doubt about it. And it's one of the reasons it came out so late in the year, because the government had such a difficult time making the coin because they had to do this special edge lettering. It requires a much more exacting technological process.
I mean, bit by bit, I'm loving this coin as a collector more and more. 3 minutes on the clock. If you'd like in, I can tell you with the number of people on the phone lines, we have fewer than 300 of these. So Mike is typically almost always right. This one is heading for a sellout. If you'd like to order, enjoy the flex pay. Did we mention that we have the box that comes along with it?
I haven't mentioned that yet, but we sell the box. You go to hsn.com, you can buy the box, $14.95. Well, last time I saw it was sold out, actually, unfortunately, because we go through.
But it's nice that it's included. Because
absolutely.
You know, it does. We typically do sell these separately, and you know, on our website, it is a customer pick, and it typically is a $14.95 value. But at $37.49 plus shipping, handling, and tax, I would consider buying more than one of those.
Yeah, and particularly because of the price issue. The fact that this is my final go-round at $149.95. And now as we look, as we kind of count these down, we're under 300 now.
Good for you. This is a great one. I
started well over like 425 or so. I've got 296 remaining in the last 2 minutes. I have a couple of hundred people on the phone, and I would suggest that many people are buying multiple. So I'm going to put this in here, and then I'm going to kind of run through the whole thing. Isn't that spectacular? By the way, beautiful magnets so that those don't...
some of the comments on our website.
Yeah, that's spectacular.
I mean, because when you look at those gold stars, those are ratings from customers that have previously ordered this. And it has some of the best reviews. And so I would definitely take a look at those reviews, and I would certainly be sure that you order yours. Don't miss it. Don't wait on this, because as we've said, it looks like tonight could be the final night ever
Well, it'll be the final primetime presentation at $149. Sure. That I can guarantee you, okay, given the quantity and the people on the phone.
So, and we do have a lot of people that continue to shop with us online at hsn.com.
Sure.
So it's certainly up to you, but this really does have a lot of great features about it that are exciting.
Yeah, let me take the last 90 seconds here and go over this. Now remember, this is a 2016 coin. It's satin finish, so that's denoted by the W or West Point mint mark. It's not the same or regular uncirculated coin. This is a presentation coin made by the United States government. It is denoted by the United States government as an anniversary coin by it being put on the edge of the coin by the United States government. The first time they've ever done that on any silver eagle was in 2016 for this 30th anniversary. It was made late in the year, so they did not make enough coins. So that is problematic on a very large scale. So you don't have enough coins to go around, particularly when I bought up 20% of them to begin with, so that we were able to do this, and I was able to hold this price for as long as I possibly could. Then you have the fact that in the world of anniversary American Silver Eagles, the 10th anniversary coin in this condition, $30,000. The 20th anniversary coin in this condition, $1,000. The 25th anniversary coin in this condition, $1,200. All of the, well, not the 10th anniversary, but the 20th and 25th I originally sold for about $149. You can get this now at my original issue price. This is the same price I had in 2017 when we first sold this coin. I can only do this with everybody on the phone for only about another 6 or 7 dozen folks. Please take advantage of this one.
Well, I hope you'll come on in and you'll place your orders. Don't forget, we give you a 30-day money-back guarantee, so don't miss it. We're going to talk about a healthy you right after this. We'll come back with more coins.
I'm Brett Chuckerman.